My name is Rob Richards, part of Team PowerTech, and on today's strength series using the PowerTech multi-system, I'll be looking at 3 exercises for the back and incorporating 3 different techniques that you can use in your everyday workout routine to help break through any plateaus and continue switching up your style. First exercise is a lat pull down. First technique is a drop set. So once you've hit your 10 or 12 repetitions, lifting the most weight that you can, keeping good form and technique, which is really about body alignment. Wrist, elbow and shoulder coming down in that same plane of motion and really squeezing the back at the bottom of that movement. So it's not the arms pulling the weight down, it's the back squeezing and the arms simply holding on to the bar. Now, a drop set, you want to take off no more than 20%. That way you've still got enough resistance to get a good 5 or 6 reps out to really engage those type 2B muscle fibers, which are the growth fibers. So let's take about 20% weight off and get those 5 reps out. Now you want to try and keep that transition time from ending that first work set and removing the 20% of the weight as short as possible. So same hand grip, same movement. And on this one, maybe even a little bit slower on the way down to really force those type 2B muscle fibers to be recruited. For an effective drop set, you only really need to do 10, 12 reps and then finish off with a further 5 or 6 reps. No need to go 10, 12 reps again, because remember, it's that lighter weight and the recruitment of those type 2B fibers which is really going to give you that added benefit of the drop set, not adding in extra reps purely for the sake of a high volume. So that's our pull down exercise. Let's move on for a row and incorporate some of the lower back muscles, again helping us to develop an overall well-rounded and thick muscular back. And for this, we do a low row. Simple modifications. We're going to put this long bar on, allowing me to get closer grip, and then drop the lever arm all the way down. That's what I love about the lever system. It's quick and effective, and it means I can perform a circuit, keeping the intensity high. Now the technique I'm using for the low row is a rest pause. Kind of the same as the drop set, except I don't take any weight off. Basically 10 or 12 repetitions with as much weight as you can handle, and then when you hit that exhaustion level, basically your training threshold where the muscle can no longer function, rest for about the same 10-15 seconds before going for maybe 3 more reps with that same weight. So this one you can really load up the weight and go as heavy as you can. And then those final 3 reps, you should be able to really focus on squeezing that peak contraction when your elbows are up and the inner back muscles are really contracted and squeezing hard. Last exercise for back, and with this one, back onto the top lever arm for some straight arm pull downs. The technique that I'm incorporating into this straight arm pull down is tempo. Keeping my normal concentric part of the movement, the lift, my usual tempo speed, about 1 second down. But where I start to switch it up from my usual exercise routine is that I hold it at that peak contraction, which breaks up any momentum, and then about 3 seconds on the way back up, overloading that eccentric, the lengthening of the muscle again. This is a great technique to add into the final work sets. Even if you're just doing straight sets, drop the weight down and focus on that peak contraction and slow on the way back up, really stretching out the muscle as you do so. That's all we have time for today. Join me next time and I'll be using more of the key features of the PowerTech lever system and showing you how to switch up and vary your workout. Until then, take care.